friends, denizens of the internet. Hello, and welcome back to another exciting episode of RoboCop Rogue City over here at LostTimeGaming. I am Devo. We are jumping back into the shoes of RoboCop, and when we last left off, we got scolded for having another episode. We got an A rank on our last series of missions, and we got 3 skill points. And as soon as we're done with this, I believe we'll unlock the, we can customize the Auto 9, which is going to be a good time. Not gonna be really cool until later on, but for right now it's gonna be pretty sweet. Now we could get something that'll let us set up for a mid-tier point right now. We could set up so we can get instant scanner the next time we get a level, or mark locations, highlights favorable dialogue options. That's kind of cool because I always like to do that in games that have dialogue choices and like you get benefits from making the correct ones. I always like to make sure to put points in that, but like only if there's nothing more better to put it in. And see, we kind of like slow motion. Engineering dash is going to be good for later on. We don't really need it right now. I would like more health though, so let's put 2 points into vitality. And you know, we probably need some more weapon damage, so we'll put a point into there. Not ideal, but we gotta increase our things some way.
All done. Robo, there's something I need to show you.
What do you got? The PCB. Well, that reminds me, I got RAM sticks coming in today. Oh yeah, more RAM.
I know that OCP can be a real pain in the ass, but this might change your mind a bit. We've been working behind the scenes on giving your sidearm the treatment it deserves. The Auto 9 can now be equipped with a motherboard. Once the motherboard is in, you'll be able to mount a number of processors on it. Each processor can vastly improve your aim, damage, or stability. See for yourself.
I'm putting micro MITX motherboards to a whole new level here. Auto 9 upgrades. Insert a chip into an empty slot of your motherboard. The chips have different types of connections and boost levels. Use them to power other system areas and upgrade your Auto 9. Avoid the red components, reducers, which lower the weapon stats. Each motherboard has different specialization, layout, and perks. Only one motherboard can be active at a time. Press L. What a weird button to press. There we go, we're pressing L. Do we just have the one board? Yeah, because there should be like a button here to change boards. We only got the one. Yeah, I'll just slap a motherboard in there. What do we got? We got weapon damage, and it's weird because they say, you know, don't take the red ones, obviously, as they're negatives, but some of these are also not good. Like, see, weapon spread. I don't know why you would want a pistol to have spread, like, unless you're shooting so many rounds that it doesn't matter, but first things first. Let's need a 3-way split here. T-shape to the left, 15. Bang. There we go. More gore. Sounds cool. Doesn't really increase our damage output at all, so not super concerned with that. Full auto mode, on the other hand, I am super concerned about. And if we're going to get... Wait, hold on. Does full auto... We'll get later on a combination of full auto with infinite ammo, so then we don't have to worry about magazine capacity either. So right now we just want a down one to get this magazine capacity. Work there. Weapon damage, we definitely want that. And it's a sweet L shape going on here. We do get a little bit of penalty for that, unfortunately. As you can see, we can't really get around that, getting this, because that automatically fills in. But we can get one here, so that we skip that one. We get a little bit of armor pierce there. Use another T shape. This one, oh, that'll give us 10% though. That's terrible. Let's not use T shape for that. Let's use L shape. This work? Yeah, that kind of worked. And reload speed again, we want just a pass through probably. To left to right. Could also use a T shape. No. Because we don't want anything with an up on it. Okay, pass through left to right. 13. Now we can get everything, and we only get the 1 minus. Good. Whoa, what is this? I don't know what this is. Oh, I forgot we had that ability. My bad. This is our board now. Cool.
Be on the lookout. There's OCP tech in everything. You wouldn't believe how many useful processors can be salvaged from old devices. Okay, that's it from me. Becker wants to see you. He's taken over Reed's office. Say what you want about the man, but that takes guts.
Yeah, it takes something. Not sure what, but it definitely takes something. I just wanted to make sure that we weren't like on a tutorial section. We had more boards to choose from, and we just couldn't do that while we were looking at that first one. But nope, we're good. Okay, let's go. Mandatory evaluation. So glad I have a little free time today. I'm actually on vacation for a week.
Not yet. But she's been through worse. Don't think too much about it.
You know you're right. We should stay strong and focused, just like her.
That sounds good. You should probably do that. Yeah, I'm on a week's vacation from work, which is great. What's not great is that now that I'm on vacation, I have to do all the stuff I haven't been doing for the last couple of weeks. Wait a second. I thought for a second that was a Gravity Falls hat. I thought that was going to be a Dipper Pines custom special there, but no, it's not. Ah, the hustle and bustle of the office. Hello, good morning, good afternoon. We've got notes. Health insurance information. OCP Healthcare, Detroit. Dear Officer Kurtz, in response to your request, please note that early retirement involves terminating health insurance that covers you and your wife without the possibility of prolongation. Out of care for your spouse and because of the fact that she actively uses oncology treatment package, we recommend working through your entire tenure. Regards, Claire Bright. This part here, we recommend working through your entire tenure. That's corporate speak for work until you die. That's what that is. And you know, a few years ago, I would have laughed at that at being, you know, quasi-futuristic political satire, but not so sure about that anymore. All right. Anyway, ooh, what we got going on here? Guns, wanted, good.
Hey, Murphy, do you have a minute? It's about Lewis.
Sure. Let me sneeze first, though. Nope. Okay. Wow, that's terrible. Sorry about that. Anyway, what do you got there, Chessman?
Did you say Lewis?
Yeah. Me and a bunch of guys decided to sign this get well card for her. I figured that you'd want to sign it as well.
A get well card?
Yeah, I know it's just that we want to let her know we're with her.
Why did you say it like that? Your intentions are great, but like you did say that weird.
I would like to sign it.
Thanks, Murphy. I knew you'd understand. Actually, there are a few signatures that we still need. Could you ask them? I think I need a break. To start, Kowalski is hiding somewhere in the lobby.
Understood.
Hiding in the lobby? Buddy, have you been to the lobby? Not really a hiding time in here. Kowalski? Are you Kowalski? You are not Kowalski. Kowalski? Officer Kowalski. No. Here, Kowalski. Anyone? Oh, you alright there, bud?
Oh, I didn't see you there, Murphy.
What are you doing here, officer?
Nothing much, just trying to collect my thoughts.
Would you sign the get well card for Lewis? I am supposed to get it signed and then pass it on to another officer.
Yeah, sure thing. That's a great idea. There you go. Signed. But could you pass it along to another officer? I think I'd like to stay here for a little bit longer.
Yeah, you have been crying softly by yourself behind the divider.
Understandable. Take your time.
Thanks, Murphy. Kurtz hasn't signed it yet. He was in the locker room last time I saw him.
Oh, I was just there. Alright. Hello, Kurtz. You wanna... Kurtz? Shower? Oh, you are in the shower. Okay, that's weird.
My heat signature recognizes that the water is cold. Is everything all right, Officer Kurtz?
Oh, you talking to me? Yeah, I guess I stayed here longer than I anticipated.
I have a card to sign. It is for Lewis.
I'd love to sign it, but I don't want to get it wet. Could you grab my towel for me? Yellow one. It should be by my locker.
Okay.
Not like making the walking tank go get your towel for you. I love that there's a level of why are you having RoboCop do this in this game? It's so great. Like, having him get towels, or like we were in here before with the light hazing. Like, why? Blue Brothers. Yo, Ramirez. I left your uniform in the locker with all the bullet holes nicely stitched up. Don't worry about it. Though if I ever again hear you call me a knitting nanny, you're going to be patrolling the streets in your underpants. Cap. Well, yeah, don't do that, maybe. What are we looking for? I thought we were looking for, oh, no, I don't remember who we're looking for. That's all right. Oh, wait. Oh, Kurtz. Got it. Nailed it. Here is your towel, Kurtz.
There you go.
Thanks. Just give me a minute. There, signed. I think that it's beautiful what you're doing.
You are shivering.
Yeah, I was lost in my thoughts. Didn't notice that I used up all the hot water.
Thinking about Lewis.
Yeah, but I can't imagine what you're thinking. She's your partner. Speaking of partner, I see that O'Neill hasn't signed a card yet. Be a good guy and get it to her, okay? She's at the range. She'll yell at me if she finds out there was a card for Lewis and she didn't get to sign it.
I will make sure that happens.
Alright, we'll go take care of that. Also, I want to scoff at a place like this running out of hot water. When you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 shower stalls, this place probably has like 4 or 5 hot water heaters. There's no way that it ran out of hot water. That's just utter nonsense. Sorry, I work in a building that uses hot water. It's one of those things where you don't really know it's an error unless you kind of work around stuff like that, and you're like, yep, that just wouldn't happen. You could stand there all day and it probably wouldn't run out of hot water. That guy in a suit? Yeah, it is. Okay. Just chilling? Everybody else in here just chilling?
It's a private party.
Can you believe this guy?
Who would say that to RoboCop? Like, I get it, the universe he's in, people do say that stuff a lot, but...
Shit.
O'Neill, what's up?
Is everything all right?
I think my service weapon ain't calibrated right.
I could perform a check for you.
Yeah. Okay. Give it a go. I guess you don't have any problems with it.
Yeah, seems to be shooting right for me. It's a gun, it fires bullets. Mostly where they're supposed to go. And that's pretty much half the battle. Well, I guess that's like all of the battle. Center mass. It's fun to try and shoot people in the face, but in reality, you're probably just going to miss. Just shoot center mass. Oh, I ran out of ammo for her gun. Oh, we only need to get 15 points. What am I doing here?
Your service weapon is calibrated correctly.
Yeah, I guess so.
What is the matter?
I can't lie. I wanted to come here and blow off some steam, but my hands are shaking thinking about Lewis.
Officer,
It's just that if it happened to you, it could have happened to any one of us. Lewis is one tough cookie. She'll pull through, I'm sure of it. But I'm not so sure I could say the same thing about my partner. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make it about me.
it is understandable.
Is there anything I can do for you?
You can sign this get well card for Lewis.
Sure thing. There you go. Almost everyone's already here. That says a lot about her impact on all of us. There's only one person missing, Sergeant Reed. He's in the garage.
Ah, yes. Read the lovable bundle of cheerishness and happiness. Down here, Reed. Hello. Old motor pool.
Murphy, do you have a minute?
Oh, I got two.
I noticed you running around the precinct.
I am collecting signatures on a get well card for Lewis.
I know. That's what I wanted to talk to you about. I ride everyone hard, and they probably see me as a drill sergeant. And maybe they think that I do it because I don't care. But I do care for each and every one of you. And what I'm trying to say is that I'd like to sign that card, if you let me.
We are a family. You should sign it.
Everyone's here already. Lewis, she made an impact. We've got to get the ones that did that to her.
That is my intention.
Right. Keep the card. She should get it from you. Thank you, Murphy.
Oh, Sarge is the old softy. Okay. Oh, looks like... Oh, that's right. We gotta go get chewed out upstairs. I forgot about that. Next mission. Get chewed out in office.
Thank you for this opportunity, Mr. Becker.
You are very determined. I must have seen your application like 20 times.
I assumed they were getting lost in the mail.
That didn't stop you, did it? You're persistent and capable, too. Highest marks on all the written tests. Pretty much an ideal candidate. Aside from the fact that you don't meet any of the physical requirements, that's actually remarkable. Short stuff.
Unfortunately, sir.
Why is being a cop so important to you?
My father was a police officer, and his father was one, too.
A police family, huh? It must be heartbreaking not to be able to continue a family tradition. You know, I have the power to look the other way and make you a cop despite your shortcomings. In exchange, I only ask for one thing. Your complete loyalty. And maybe a touch of gratitude as well.
Will I still get a badge? Like a proper police officer?
Badge? Oh yeah, sure.
Then Officer Washington is reporting for duty.
Good. There you go, young'un.
Is that blood?
We don't make a badge for every new officer. We just reassign the old ones after cops retire.
Or die.
RoboCop. I'm a big fan.
Well, that's great, because you'll be spending a lot of time together.
Meaning?
Aside from his regular dispatch duty, Officer Washington will become your personal overseer.
Overseer?
Yes, you will report to me on his every action. Hopefully that will prevent him from continuing to tarnish his already murky reputation. His recent behavior casts a shadow on OCP, and we can't have that.
That's a lot of responsibility for a rookie.
Every other cop refused this post. But you won't. You wouldn't jeopardize your career, right?
No, sir.
I would like to proceed with my investigation, now that we know that the new guy is Wendell Antonowski.
Was he even listening to anything I've been saying? Absolutely fucking not. You're off the case. Actually, you're off all cases. There's a bunch of documents that need archiving in the records room. That's your priority now.
Understood.
Now go. I'll tell Achilles about what's what in this godforsaken place.
It's Ulysses.
Yeah, I was
sir.
gonna say, did you call him Achilles?
First rule, kiddo,
Like,
never question your superiors.
the first rule: don't have intelligence under any circumstances. Oh, nothing like a suit. Don't you have thoughts? You're not allowed to have those. Wait, we going downstairs? Oh yeah, I think we're going to the archives room to do some light paperwork, RoboCop style.
Hi, Murphy. I was told you'd come to help me. This is exciting. I don't get many visitors here.
What seems to be the problem?
Mr. Becker wants you to do some maintenance work, so, please scan the servers, see if they're operating properly. I'm sure they are, but he insisted I found a job here for you. Yeah, I wish I had something more exciting for you to do, since for me, this is where all the action happens.
Explain.
With this wealth of information at your fingertips, this records room should be a real hotbed of activity. Others don't seem to know how fun it is to dig through all this stuff. You can play a real-life detective here.
Officer Cecil, you are a detective.
Yeah, but mostly just a paper pusher.
So, if one wanted to find out the whereabouts of a particular criminal, what would one do?
That's easy. Just check the computer in the back. Type in who you're looking for and see if there are any matches. Just remember to scan the servers at some point. Mr. Becker will blow his top if I don't make sure you checked him.
Activate RoboVision.
Working perfectly. Good as new. Perfect working condition.
Yes, server function good.
I am detecting a malfunction.
Huh? That doesn't seem right.
This server is compromised.
Good thing you noticed it. It could lead to the loss of important data. I'll make sure Mr. Becker knows what a tremendous job you did here.
Thanks, Cecil. I know I looked at that server real good. Well, let's look at this. Ooh, Jamar
I'm
Robo,
telling you,
yeah.
This is incredible. Just type in your search.
What are we doing? Data maintenance,
He's never been charged? Well, that's hard to believe. There's a neat feature you can try. See who attempted to access his file before you did. Maybe that'll help us.
Officer Briggs.
Briggs? That must be the last lead that he checked before going missing. So his case led him to the Street Vultures territory?
The old steel mill.
Maybe those two cases are connected after all. I'll have to report this to Sergeant Reed.
And I am on my way.
There's nothing I can say to stop you, is there?
No.
Well, then instead I'll say, go kick ass for Lewis.
Would you like to sign this card before I go? No, okay. Now we're out of here.
OCP is trying to smuggle more of their staff into our ranks.
You're right. We can't trust them. God knows what sort of people they are.
Let's stay sharp and smoke them out.
Okay, nothing like rampant paranoia. Ah, it's like a warm glove. Time to cheese it. Yep, we're leaving, alright. Oh yeah.
Ah, RoboCop. I was looking everywhere for you. I wanted to say that this is an incredible honor for me. But, I get the feeling you don't see eye to eye with Mr. Becker. Yet, despite the position I'm in, I'll do my best to assist you in any way I can. So, what are you doing here?
I am going to Highland Park.
Isn't that Street Vulture's turf?
That is where the lead took Briggs. It could be connected to Wendell.
Oh, man. That's exactly what Mr. Becker told me you shouldn't do. It's my duty to stop you. Is it even safe for you to go? I mean, think of yourself. You keep malfunctioning, right? What if something happens again?
Hey, Murphy, I found this on the back seat of your cruiser. It's for you.
I can't let you go. Is there some sort of a command for that? RoboCop, off. RoboCop, stay. Hey, all cops have to follow rules. Especially you. You're a cop and a machine, so you can't go. Your systems won't allow it. Right?
Wrong.
RoboCop? RoboCop? Don't do this to me. Not on my first day.
Too bad, Ulysses. Too bad.
I know you're listening. There is still time to stop and turn back. The street vultures are territorial and vicious. You wouldn't want to be caught on their turf, especially by their leader, Spike. You know, I'm reading that he's known to be exceptionally savage. Apparently none of his enemies got out of Highland Park alive.
I will be the first.
I'm gonna get fired. Finding a missing police officer there will be like looking for a needle in a haystack. I'm looking at the map of this place and it's huge. There's no way you can investigate without being noticed. Street vultures are the biggest gang in Detroit.
I have a large supply of bullets.
Alright, well, that's probably as good a place as any to leave this episode, because that's all the time I have for this episode today. Thank you everybody so much for joining me in another exciting look into the world of RoboCop Rogue City. I'm Devo at LostTimeGaming. If you enjoyed the video today, feel free to leave a like, leave a comment, and get subscribed. Let me know down in the comment section below what you thought about my gameplay, my commentary, or anything else in general. That being said, thanks for watching, and as usual, I'll catch you all on the flip side.